today I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This is the third film in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, but fourth project overall because there was also that Knuckles TV show, which is the only thing I didn't really watch. I started to watch it, but it kind of just fell off. It's harder for me to watch TV shows. I know, it's insane coming from someone who watches a new movie every single day. Anyway, the basic premise is there is another hedgehog. He seems like a bad guy, and maybe he is a bad guy, but maybe he's not actually a bad guy. And it's pretty solid. I definitely enjoyed this film a good amount. This is the highest critically acclaimed Sonic film, and I can understand why. It's a lot of fun. I liked the focus on the CGI characters. This franchise does kind of tend to lean onto the human counterparts, but this time they seem to let the humans kind of just go to the side and let the CGI creatures do their thing. There definitely were some shots, especially early on, that looked more cheap, but they definitely put the time and money and effort into the CGI, and it really shows. Especially the end is pretty spectacular. There were a lot of really fun shots, very fun like anime-esque shots that were really great. I definitely really enjoyed Shadow, the new hedgehog. I believe I watched a friend of mine play his game, or at the very least they explained the story, so like I knew the broad strokes of what his backstory was, but even with that I still enjoyed seeing it explored in the film. And if anything, I wish there was a little bit more of it, because that was definitely the heart and soul of this one. Keanu did a great job as Shadow, for sure. I've never been super into Jim Carrey's humor, but they definitely let him go off on his own and just kind of go ham. And it's clear that he was having a lot of fun, so even though his humor doesn't perfectly strike a chord with me, I still was able to enjoy it and have a good time with it. And I think those who do really like his humor, it'll really hit home for you. All of my complaints are pretty minor. I definitely enjoyed the film, had a good time with it. I just didn't connect to it as much as I would have hoped to, but it seems like for the most part it's connecting with others, so it's more of a me thing than a movie thing, I would say. So yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed this film and I would totally recommend it. I think you can totally go into this movie having not seen either the previous films or the TV show, because they establish relationships pretty well. It might be helpful, but like, if you're just curious about this, it's fine to go into this blind. So yeah, no, it's a good solid film. It's worth a watch, and I feel like maybe it won't blow your mind. You should still have a good fun time with it. So yeah, no, it's definitely worth a watch. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 63 in the quite-like section. This is a total of 110 new movies so far this year.